The Hawks have had a terrific run. They've won 5 consecutive games, and the last one, that was a goalie win. Meanwhile, the Vancouver Canucks on a nice little run. They've taken 5 of the last 6 possible points available to them. Couple of really good centermen to pay attention to between Pettersson and Horvat. 51 goals.
All the way around, but this is a team that got outplayed badly last night. That was a goalie win by Markstrom.
Good save by Crawford on an Eriksson redirect.
Heck of a stop by Crawford there. Eriksson on the backhand. Beautiful stop from Crawford early, not even a minute in.
We'll have to dump this one ahead, or try to. It's picked off by Boeser. Brock Boeser tees it up. Save made by Crawford. They work the corner. It's jammed loose. Here's a wraparound. Horvat save made by Crawford. Sekera tried a long shot that Demko steers aside. Taves got it back. Sent it. And a save by Demko. What a chance for Sekera. And Demko with the right pad. The Vancouver PK has been great of late. Here's a centering pass. Strome down it. Kane and a one-timer is off the side. Rebound of the Canucks.
For the Hawks on that power play. Taves to Strome. Looks like he's going to shoot it right. Now he slides it right in the wheelhouse of Kane and just off the short side.
Well, the Hawks keep control of the O-zone while they change players. Centering pass. Just off the mark. Here's a shot off a leg. All right, the Hawks get the draw. They battle in behind. Taves fights his way out in front. Trying to get rid of Edler. Here's a quick shot. Good save, Demko. Kane right back in. Here comes Cahoon. He drives. He shoots. Got a good blocker from Demko. Finding Perlini, who could not kick to the stick. Levo on the counterattack. He gets in. Dropped it. Here's Pettersson to Levo. Quick shot. Good save. Crawford skidding to his right. Able to smother the attempt.
Vancouver did win the game eventually.
Stetcher is in deep against the Brinket. Now they drop it up the boards. A quick shot. Save. Crawford. Rebound. Oh, he's able to cover.
And then the redirect by the defenseman standing right in the blue paint. I mean, look at that. Right off the pad. Look at all that room he had.
Patrick Kane, who's got 5 points his last 5 starts. Now it's Taves into the zone. On the other side, Gustus in center. Oh, what a save by Demko. Another great opportunity from Sekera, who's had 2, but back up the Canucks. Horvat. Good by Crawford.
Beautiful passing play. Gustafsson gets Sekera, and Demko denies with the right pad, and then back the other way. And Corey Crawford answers the bell. He has looked really quick.
Here's another guy with quickness. Saad gonna get to the net. He shoots. Save by Demko.
Couple of slashes, couple of hooks. And Demko with a beautiful pad save.
Trying to go backdoor. He wanted to bring it and never got there. Now it's Patrick Kane. Taves a tip to score! Taves tipped it. Strome was right there. The Hawks come through the power play and have taken the lead.
He's trying to find his stick. He's looking around, and this puck changes direction about 10 feet in front of him. The high tip by the captain.
Vancouver's power play 3 out of 29. Here's Edler along one. Tip, they score. Neat redirect out in front. And the Vancouver Canucks with a face-off win from Horvat. I believe he got the redirect. And the game is tied.
Horvat on the face-off. Edler with the quick shot. And yes, Horvat, the guy we talked about in the open. 6th career goal against the Hawks in 14th game.
In behind, it's taken by Cairns. Walked out in front. Stripped of it. Murphy carried on. Shot it. And a save by Demko. Kept alive, Sonder, a long shot, blocked away by Crawford. A bank pass intended for Kruger. He chased it down, dropped for Kunitz, quick shot. Oh, good save, Demko. That's a 2 against 3 play, and they made something happen. Pass was picked off. Pettersson stepped in, dropped it in front. Boeser, the shot, good save, rebound, they score.
Boeser takes the shot, second chance opportunity, and Granlund, who had just jumped on the ice pad. He was fresh, he found the puck. Puck was on edge, and he finds the back of the net.
Now Boeser comes up with it. Got away from Cahoon. Boeser threw it in front. Granlund. Saved by Crawford. Now the Canucks a takeaway. Here comes Pettersson. He drives. He shoots. And a save by Crawford. Brendan Perlini with goals in 3 straight games. That pass deflecting. Perlini got it back. In front for DeBrincat, but his shot was off the mark. Now it comes back in front. The Canucks there with a clear. Canucks, Stetcher had his pass read by Anisimov. Gets in, looking for Cahoon. Long slip shot from Murphy, soaked up by Demko. Now Keith. A wide open Gustafson. Here it comes. Saved by Demko. Rebound. Taken by the Hawks. Perlini. His pass deflected. Now Strome. Didn't want to shoot it. He's looking back door for DeBrincat. Gets his way into the zone. His wrister off the shoulder of Demko. And Kane couldn't get a fork and a bounce. Here's another long shot. That's blocked. Only won 8 times when he's not been available. Here's a pass in front, open net, Eriksson, goal save. Maybe that was Forsling getting a piece of it, and it wound up with Crawford, who was out of the net.
Don't think Eriksson was allowed to extend his hands there, partner. Yes, Gustav Forsling saves a goal. How often do we talk about it? Stick on the ice. If that stick is around the midsection of Louis Eriksson, that puck's in the back of the net.
Down for DeBrincat. Alex DeBrincat holding on, got to the middle. Center tip, good save and a redirect. Nice tip by Perlini. Holding, shooting, it went through the goal mouth. Gustafson kept it in. Now DeBrincat. Trying for Perlini, goes to Gustafson. Saved by Demko, he lost it. He thought he had it in his glove. But now it's picked up by the Canucks. Pearson pulling up. Dropped it to the middle. Quick shot. Edler. Good save. Crawford. Rebound to Eriksson. Now Edler. Along Rister. Rister hit traffic in front. Horvat's attempt deflecting. What a save. Crawford. The bouncing puck found Eriksson. And for the second time in this period, Louis Eriksson a wonderful chance to give his team some breathing room, but it didn't happen. The draw. Kane wins a 50-50. Tees it up, a long shot, tip, a save by Demko on a redirect. Kane, Gustafson, back to 88. He comes across the break it, save made by Demko. Penalty over, both teams full strength. Besser just out of the box, they're gonna have an odd man rush. The trigger man is Eriksson. He tried to center Besser, save by Crawford. What a chance for the Canucks to extend the lead, and Crawford keeps his team alive. James wins this draw. Keith across alongside Gustafson. Took the score! I think they hit Edler in front of the net. Eric Gustafson off a Taves face-off win.
The one-timer, the change of direction, the screen in front by Edler, and the Hawks find a way to tie this game up at 2. Huge face-off win by Taves.
Moving slowly, will gain the zone. Horvat right behind him. There's the pass back to Edler. Back to Horvat. The score! Vancouver wins in 16 seconds. Bo Horvat from Alexander Edler.
Look how close everybody is together here. He couldn't really shoot it, and he just kind of got it into an area, and as Crawford was going down, Horvat finds it. And a goal and assist. We talked about Bo Horvat in the open, partner, that he seems to play pretty well, whether he gets a point or 2 against the Hawks. And I'll tell you what, a huge point that the Hawks picked up.